Lovely to see you back. This time we will be looking at what things computers are made of. Here goes. All of us have heard the famous fairy tale of Snow White. The queen, being jealous of Princess Snow White's beauty, plots to kill her. The evil queen had a magic mirror, which she always asked, "Who is the fairest in the land?" The magic mirror, with its powerful knowledge, truthfully answered every time. Of course, this leads to some minor discomfort for Snow White, but that's a tale for another time. However, if you think about it, the magic mirror is exactly like a computer. It listens to the queen's question, reaches into its store of knowledge and answers her immediately. A computer, in the same way, will listen to its user by accepting an instruction. This is called providing an input. Input can be given to a computer in a variety of ways. One can do this by typing them out on a keyboard, clicking on something on the screen using a mouse, speaking through a microphone, etc. Devices through which we can give instructions to the computer, or interact with it, are called input devices. The magic mirror spoke back to the queen. The computer can do that too using its speakers. But usually it will display its answer or results back to us by displaying it on the screen, or executing the command given to it. This is called the output of the computer. Hence, devices used to share output with the user are called output devices. So, a computer works something like this. Nope. Just kidding, D. Between the input and output is the crucial step of processing. This is where the magic happens. Processing takes place in the central processing unit, or the CPU. The CPU uses the instructions given to it by the user, along with the stored instructions in its memory to give a result. You could say that the CPU, along with the memory units, make up the processing stage in the working of a computer. So let's correct that diagram. Components of the processing stage looks something like this. As mentioned earlier, the CPU is the main component of the computer that performs calculations, actions, and runs programs. It is called the brain of the computer. The CPU further consists of the control unit, CU, the arithmetical and the logical unit, ALU. The ALU performs all the calculations and logical operations of the computer, manipulating numbers in a structured and purposeful way. As we have learned, computers understand instructions in combinations of zeros and ones. Since everything is expressed in numbers, the arithmetic and logical unit becomes crucial. Next up is the control unit. The control unit directs and controls the operation of the processor. It constantly communicates with the ALU, the memory, and the input/output devices, telling them what to do. The CU reads and interprets instructions. It controls information flow from various devices of the computer and regulates the timing of the processor's working. This little beauty handles multiple tasks of fetching, decoding, executing, and storing results, and is obviously indispensable to the working of a computer. Now we know where the computer keeps its brain. There are two kinds of memory in a computer: primary memory and secondary memory. The secondary storage is the unit where all the computer's data and instructions are stored. This is the permanent memory containing data and programs. It is rewritable. There is another memory called ROM, read-only memory, where essential instructions related to the startup of the computer and other vital functions are stored. It's not rewritable. From the ROM and the storage, everything required for immediate use is copied and stored in the memory section. This memory is temporary and is called the RAM, random access memory. To make the working of a computer clearer, let's look at an example. Retrace your steps to a few minutes ago when you turned your attention to your device and clicked on the icon to open this application. What was just a click or a tap for you meant a whole lot more to your computer. Once you clicked on the icon, your job was done. From here your computer took over. The input device of your machine registered a click and sent the information along with the location of the click to the processor. The processor referred to its memory to check which program is represented by the little picture, icon, in that section of the screen. It then found the name of the program and loaded it to the temporary memory from the permanent storage. It read and interpreted the code for this application. Then, it followed the instructions telling it how to display the images and text on your screen to represent the open application. All this happened within a few seconds in the wondrous device that is your computer. That brings us to the end of another unit. Great going so far. Let's quickly revise. We now know what the term information technology means, what computers are and how they were developed over the years and what's inside them. We have also learned how computers function. Now we need to look at these machines at a deeper level to understand them even better. Let's speed off to the next milestone.